Oh my god, hey! My name is MusicalCon Theatre and I am here reporting live from MusicalCon 2023. So this is definitely a bigger space than last year. The backstage theatre space for the panels has more seating. I'm balancing this camera and this microphone with one hand, but if you know me, you know I love a baked good. We have a bad Cinderella cosplay complete with spray can. We are literally chasing a silent disco walking tour. The Olivier Award for Handsomest Fiancé 2023 goes to Aaron James. It's a chocolate Olivier.
Good morning. It is pre-8 a.m, but this is my outfit for MusicalCon Day 2. I have a ring light on me so you can see the sparkles. I am serving shining, shimmering, splendid. Here Lies Love bucket hat, Sweeney Todd necklace, thank you Creative Goods in New York, sequin bomber jacket, not a specific show, but stagey AF. The Oh My God Hey friendship bracelet I was given yesterday because it is my new favourite thing in the world. Parade jumper because it's MusicalCon Day 2 and this is not over yet. And then, bam, sort of comfort, serving comfort down below because I am tired and my shoes don't match the outfit. But again, prioritising comfort. You have to make sustainable choices for MusicalCon Day 2. What t-shirt am I wearing? I can't even remember. Love is an open door. LGBT underneath, queer to the core. We're getting ready to go to Day 2 of MusicalCon. It's Sunday morning, it's ungodly early, but we're here, we're ready, and we are mustering some enthusiasm through it all.
We are in the queuing area for Day 2. Woo! Enjoying the West End Musical Choir, giving us vibes. You're what they say you are. These are the lyrics the crowd needed yesterday to do the backing vocals for Ben Forster. Do you think you... I don't know what they're say you are. While we're here, does anyone want to share highlight of MusicalCon Day 1?
Ooh, Sophie Evans' performance for me.
Sophie Evans' performance.
I'm actually going to say seeing Rachel, Daz and Andrew, all of our friends, actually get to do their panel.
Yeah,
it's so nice seeing your friends get such a cool opportunity like that.
And it was a really great panel.
And smashing it.
It was really cool.
Smashing it.
Yeah. Aaron, do you have a MusicalCon Day 1 highlight?
I think just seeing everybody rapping musical theatre is just fun. Actually, yeah, like seeing families that are here, like parents that are like, my child loves musical theatre, so let's go.
Parents that have helped make their kids fun cosplay outfits as well. That's really lovely. Looking ahead to Day 2, which is today, my goals. I need to get around more of these booths. I want to chat to some cosplayers. I want to be among the people. Checking in once more with the cinema screening area and the first film on Sunday, which has already started before queues could get in, which is a choice, is Matilda, the brand new movie musical adaptation of Matilda.
Oh my god, hey!
So what was your highlight of MusicalCon yesterday?
Oh, definitely meeting you. I thought about it all week and that's all I've talked about. I need to meet Mickey Dope Theatre at the MusicalCon.
I'm honoured.
I was so excited. I'm your biggest fan.
My highlight was Jodie Steele's workshop and Jodie's meet and greet, and star of MusicalCon. That was a surprise. Honestly, everyone was a deserved winner there, and they need to all be on the West End. Absolutely.
They were sensational. We were overhearing.
Amazing. The person who sang "Raise a Little Hell," you sound like Jordan Luke Gage, and that is a compliment. Wow. And the winner completely deserved it.
Yes,
amazing.
Absolutely fabulous.
Amazing. Yeah.
Great day.
Great day.
Buzzing.
Aaron, you want to tell the people what we're doing?
We're doing a Hades Town photo op. Look at these!
It's a new look for you, Mickey.
I feel like a polar bear. Lovely. Now we're heading back to the main stage to go and see theatrical legend Claude-Michel Schönberg, composer of Les Miserables, Martin Guerre, Miss Saigon, you know, those shows.
200 pages about the description of the sewers of Paris was not very interesting for a show. The young director gave him the record and Cameron put it on the side of his desk. And 2 weeks after, by a rainy Sunday afternoon, he had a huge bookshelf, plenty of records, and he wanted to make everything tidy. So he was going through the record, putting them in the right order, and suddenly he looked at this French musical and said, who are those two bloody guys? French guy writing a musical. And just by curiosity, he started to listen to it, and he told me at the second track, I knew that was the project I wanted to do.
Well, I joined Les Mis when I was 17 and I played Cosette, and I remember it was just after Susan Boyle had been on Britain's Got Talent, and you could hear the audience every day when I Dreamed a Dream started. You sort of heard this ripple of, oh yes, this is that song, yes, Susan Boyle, Britain's Got Talent. And the girl who was playing Fantine at the time really felt the pressure of that. So by the time I got to do it years later, obviously people sort of moved on from that moment in time with it. But it's got a pressure of, it's one of the most beautiful songs ever written in musical theatre, right? It's incredible.
Do you know the answer to this? The question is, as of last night, how many performances of Les Miserables have there been in London? If you know the answer, please put your hand up and we'll find out. 16,000 too much. 15,028, really close. No. 15,027 performances.
Really?
That's a lot.
When we did open Les Mis in London or on Broadway, such a big event was a wonderful boost for the business in the West End and in Broadway. And after Andrew came with the Phantom, but that's for the moment that kind of musical that we need in our industry to relaunch, to boost the business after the disaster of the COVID.
Okay, we've got a performing arts showcase going on the main stage. Can't you see how your love's affecting our reality? They're giving you some Anne Juliet right now, which is going to get this video demonetized instantly. So I'm going to walk around some stalls, visit some people we haven't spoken to yet.
Care for a hit?
Does your mommy know you need all that crap?
Not anymore. Forget who you are, unburden your load. Forget in 6 weeks, you'll be back on the road.
Honey, what you crazy?
How long ago was it that I first called you, Larry, and said, I've got this mad idea. I want to do a bit of Heathers.
December 21st, 2016.
2016?
Yes.
And what were your words to me?
My words to you were, hi, you're awesome. Because we'd met, you'd seen Heathers in 2014 off Broadway, and then you called 2 years later, and I thought, oh, that was that nice man with the beautiful hair. And you said, we've got this theater called the Other Palace. And And we said, yes.
What we didn't know, what is apparent right now, is the key to the success in London was all of you. Can I just tell a Jacob story? One day I got an email from Jacob who said essentially he was a fan of the show and hoped someday he would get a chance to audition. Cut to, he has been one of our most powerful and successful JDs we've ever had, and it's because he reached out. That is a fan who wrote out and said, I want to be considered, and we not only considered him, we said the part's yours. So all dreams can lead to any number of routes to get onto the stage.
I think what Andy's saying is everybody should email him, and just get your phones out and I'll give you his email address now. It's
What I'm also saying is I'm realizing, how did you get my email?
I think my favorite memory was at the tail end of the Other Palace run in 2018, when one of the producers came up to me and said, Larry, you know, Act 2 really needs a song, an extra song for Veronica over and above what you've got. It needs some kind
Your
of
British accent is very good.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It needs a great ballad, a sort of a memory, or Don't Cry for Me Argentina. And I had no idea who this guy is. So I said, Mr. Lloyd Webber, I'll try. I'll see what we can do. And after a couple of tries, we came up with this song, which was called, at the time, Just Say No. And we handed it to these producers, and they're like, well, there is this song from the 1980s called Just Say No, and it's a rap song against drugs, and we don't like it. So, no. And so we fought and got the song, and we changed the title, and we fought and we got it in. So the night that it went in, with Carrie Hope Fletcher singing I Say No, a song that had never existed in the American version, new material we didn't know we needed, and that guy, whatever his name, Lloyd, whatever, he was right. And it went over, it changed things, it made the show brand new in a wonderful way that we didn't know. So thank you, Britain.
This trouble to me is getting I say no.
Oh my god, hey! I am here with YouTube icon Amy Lovett, who is here with the Music in the Mirror, your mirror business.
Yeah.
What are you selling to the people of MusicalCon this weekend?
We have musical theatre themed mirrors. It's like home decor. We've got coasters and baubles for your Christmas tree, and then we've got like magnets and things, bookmarks, a bunch of different musicals, all your regulars, and then we've got kind of more niche ones. We've got a bit of Spring Awakening, Next to Normal, Into the Woods, bit of more like company, you know.
You've got some Glee stuff, which I'm sure will shock you all.
Obviously, because we are Gleeks in this house. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been very busy, very fun. And yeah, I keep getting jump scares when I catch myself in a mirror. I'm like, oh.
Do you have a favourite product that you're selling, or like a favourite thing you guys have ever made?
Oh, I don't know, you know. I love our Out of the Darkness Into the Spotlight ones, or our Holbein mirrors, where you can wear the glasses and the ruff and pretend that you are, in fact, in a house of Holbein. What? And they glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark. Oh my gosh, I'm loving just your effing perfect, the Anne Juliet one.
Absolutely.
That's super cute with the hearts.
We want to make it, what's the word, censored, so that children can enjoy in the music.
It's a family business. It's a family business.
It is a family business. Bring your children, bring your grandparents.
But they're just,
old men to little kiddies.
They're just really well designed though as well. Like even beyond the musical theatre novelty of it, they're really good designs. It's just very aesthetic. So great for musical theatre lovers and non-musical theatre lovers alike.
Thank you so much.
Good for all.
Check us out.
So what do you say? Let's feel the show. Go on and take your chance. Go on and take your chance. Take a chance. You can't deny the talent of the below. Don't you know that everybody loves to love a show?
so many amazing people. Such a great gang. Lovely time.
Well, listen, thank you so much. Give it up one more time, please. Hooray! Next up, I've just met Oliver and Tilly backstage. I think they might be our youngest performers of the whole thing. A mesmerising new musical of Marcus Zuzak's international bestseller novel, The Book, please.
How about a treat? Rudy, I'll buy you something to eat. Oh. I've got a penny I'm saving for somebody sweet. No, suit yourself. I just want to get away, but tomorrow starts today. I don't have the slightest plan and I don't want to let you down. I don't know what I should do. I am scared and that's the truth. You always said that you believed in me and I believe in you.
And the show is going to be at the Charing Cross Theatre.
Charing Cross Theatre from January. Please come along, bring your cowboy boots.
And what should people expect of this show?
They should expect fun, lassoing, sharpshooting, some sword fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's a
And are we
bonus.
encouraging people to dress up?
Definitely, yeah. Bring your best like disco 70s cowboy looks.
This
you know?
is niche.
I know. It's
70s
super, yeah.
disco cowboy.
But like
I'm
things
in.
like sequins, flares, cowboy boots, it'll be sick.
Hello!
Hi everyone, I'm Martha Geelan.
I'm Jack Godfrey.
And we are the writers of Babies.
Babies is a pop rock comedy musical that tells the story of 9 Year 11 students who have to look after robot baby simulator dolls for a week as a school project.
And we're very excited because we have an upcoming stage concert at the Lyric Theatre in the West End in a few weeks, 10th, 11th, 12th of November. Opening the door like I did before, ready for the latest blow. Thinking about her eyes as I realise that she's only asking for money. I guess I should know by now.
Please welcome Sharon Ballard, Jenny O'Leary, and Lords.
We are awake, we are alive, we're the light that shines forever.
So how did it come about?
It came about through a lot of heartbreak and pain, and then getting to the other side and realizing that we're all really powerful. And it's about a comic book artist who learns to love herself when her superheroine creations come to life.
And those people that are going to be coming to the Lyric, what should they expect?
Feeling inspired, feeling empowered, singing along, and it's just a positive, uplifting show with a lot of powerful women.
Yeah, I love that.
Hello, tiny people in my camera. Here's what happened since we last spoke. We literally ran back to the main stage because Jacob Fowler was performing Freeze Your Brain, and that's unmissable content. And they had a whole feature on Heathers, on its runs, various runs in the UK and its legacy, which was super cool. I enjoyed Erin being part of an impromptu 3-person candy store. I say impromptu, it was probably rehearsed. But that was fun. Yeah. And then we had a bunch of new musical theatre, which is even more exciting, with spotlights on shows like Super You and Babies, which are both coming in concert over the next month.
It's the first thing I've heard of Babies so far, and now I'm really excited.
Oh, the workshop was great. The workshop was great. It's worth being very excited about, honestly. If you haven't booked tickets yet, book tickets, go see Babies. It's a great show. We had Ride as well. The Book Thief, oh my gosh, which we missed in Leicester, but that seemed fantastic.
But a little detail about Ride that they mentioned is World Tour.
Yeah, Ride that's going to San Diego for all the US peeps going on a world tour. Go see that show if it cycles into a city near you. We're going to walk around for a bit now and go and try and see some more stuff before we next run back to the main stage of MusicalCon, because that is our day. Also, Bronco Billy, before I forget, was the other new musical featured, which we'll hopefully be seeing in January at the Charing Cross Theatre, because any show with Emily Benjamin, worth seeing. Behind me right now, on the main stage, I hear Leighton Williams, and I believe they're talking about, everybody's talking about Jamie. I'm here with some musical theatre pins. What are you selling to the people today at MusicalCon?
That would be musical theatre pins. All the enamel pins based on the shows that you love.
Amazing stuff. Do you have a favourite product that you've ever made that you're selling here today?
Oh, it changes so frequently. Currently, Bonnie and Clyde Newsies, I think. But we've also made these pins for MusicalCon this year, which are 100% favourite.
I was going to say, this is day 2 of MusicalCon. What was popular on day 1? What are the people here for?
Les Mis, 100%. Absolutely. Les Mis, Newsies, Matilda. Those 3 flew.
Classics for a reason.
Absolutely. And Heathers. Always Heathers. Staple.
I am not kidding when I say I did this on my sequin blazer. Literally cut my hand open. Sequins, people, be careful. So, all decisions made impulsively around tattoos are always good ones. Thank you. Thankfully, these are just temporary tattoos, but we've decided 4 of us are going to get Truth, Beauty, Freedom and Love temporary tattoos from the Moulin Rouge Tattoo Parlour, where it must be said you can also enter to win 4 tickets and dinner. I love dinner. Look at that, Aaron James. Freedom.
There we go.
So I'm getting Truth. We love Truth. And it's got the elephant on it. What more, honestly, could you want?
There we go.
There we go.
There in the
Look at that. Amazing. I remain, as ever, puzzled by whatever it is the silent disco people are listening to. They were just listening to Raw because they were singing along. Now, I don't know what this choreography is. Could not tell you. I'm here with Jacob Fowler. Oh my god, hey Jacob Fowler.
Oh my god, hey, so good to see you.
You had a good MusicalCon experience?
I've loved it. I came last year, but with Cinderella. This year I've come kind of by myself, but with Heathers. Yeah. And I'm very excited. I've loved it.
You and Grace waved to me from the main stage.
We did, and do you know what? I saw you again today as I was singing Freak Your Brain, and I nearly just stopped mid-song and went, oh, Mickey Joe Theatre! And I didn't, but I should have. But I'm here now, and I'll be watching this in my dressing room next week.
Amazing, amazing. What have you been doing? So we saw you on the main stage, performing with Heathers, chatting Heathers. Mm-hmm. Have you been doing anything else behind the scenes as well? Did you have a meet and greet moment?
I had a meet and greet moment. That was quite bizarre, isn't it? Because you just feel like, what, all these people are queuing to come and say hello to me? Like, just walk up to me now.
Was anyone dressed as you?
Yes. 3 people, 3 JDs, gold, silver, bronze. Amazing. Yeah, loads of Heather Chandlers, Veronicas, lovely people. And that was amazing. And now I'm off to go and do Cheer Up Charlie. I don't know if I can say that. I'm sure I can. Why not? Yeah. You can't get tickets now. This is going out after. So
it's too late. It's happened. It's over. Everyone move on. You may think this is a short queue for Aladdin's Lamp. In fact, it goes all the way the other way round the booth and back this way. It is a popular lamp. We also, if you want to get a few more photos for your Instagram, we have some lovely photo op moments here, some newsies, some mean girls. And on the other side, we have a You Will Be Found moment and a Heathers moment, which Aaron James will model for you now. Give us a Heathers pose. So that's Matilda. You need 2 more people in different coloured jackets. They are doing lip sync performances on stage. They have rehearsed this. There is staging. There are costumes. These are really involved. They got wigs. My goodness. They've got the putting on of the jacket. I'm obsessed with this. Are you ready? You know this is going to be big. We have to stop and watch this. We have choreography. Does someone have a flag? I don't think they have a flag, but that's okay. Update. Someone is running. Someone is running. There's a flag! They have a flag! Oh, the crowd goes wild. They brought a flag to MusicalCon. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was everything. So surprise, the surprise cast reunion for this year's MusicalCon was this summer's production of Miss Saigon, performing now on the main stage. Performance of the day vibes. Performance of the day?
Performance of the day.
Performance of the day.
Probably, if I was here
of the weekend, of the year.
Of life.
Of life.
On the other side of the earth, we can build a life that has worth. I will take you.
Oh my god, hey, I'm here with the lovely Emma from Box Office Radio. What's going on at the Box Office Radio stand today?
So if you come over to our stand today, we have a wheel. You can win lots of merch. It's completely free. We just ask you to download our app so you can listen to musical theatre 24/7.
Who would not want that?
Absolutely. We've also got a brilliant raffle, £1,500 worth of prizes. £5 for one ticket. What a bargain. We've got tickets to Back to the Future, Mrs. Doubtfire, 2 spaces on our very exciting West End weekend up for grabs. So come along, because we've also got a special offer on our West End weekend, £95 off per person for MusicalCon.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. So I was quite taken with the teddy bears.
Oh yes, I mean we've given a lot of the bears away. We haven't actually given them an official name. So, you know, we would like options, we'd like some choices.
Answers in the comment section down below, people. What should the Box Office Radio Bears be called?
Yeah, we'd like a brilliant musical theatre name. So send your suggestions in.
Of course, of course. So lovely to speak to you. I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Meanwhile, on the cinema screen, I know you value these updates, which is actually quite popular at this time. It's the beginning of Rent, Seasons of Love. 525,600 people sitting and watching this film at MusicalCon. I joke, there's slightly fewer than that. I don't know what people are cheering about. It's reached the point, we've been here for long enough now. I'm trying to head round and show you last little bits and pieces that I haven't shown you yet. There's performances on the main stage, there's talks happening. I'm fully out of the loop at this point. I don't know what's going on, or who I am, or who this is. But having a nice time, and that's really all that matters. So I'm here at one of the most attractive booths, very aesthetic, here at MusicalCon, at the Playhouse Art House. What are you selling for the people here at MusicalCon today?
So today we're selling digital theatre prints in a variety of sizes, from A4 to all the way to little stickers. Each of the theatres is hand drawn by me on my iPad and take about 12 hours per theatre. We have a good variety now. I think we're running at like 36 different designs now, and as well as all those, we've got some bookmarks and some tote bags, and yeah, all your theatre needs really here.
Amazing. Can people find you online if they're not here today at MusicalCon?
Absolutely. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and also our main place is Etsy at the moment.
If you didn't know, the slogan of MusicalCon is "It's for the fans." I don't think, are these the fans? I don't think these are the fans. These are different fans, also available at MusicalCon. It's not for these fans, but these are fans. With what little energy I'm currently running on, I have come to the people with all the energy. I'm here with Broadway Boogie.
Hello.
What have you got going on today at MusicalCon?
So we've had an amazing weekend. Yeah, we warmed up the queue 2 days in a row, and then we also had a workshop yesterday, which was so exciting. First chance to do a workshop at Con, which was massive, and it was jam-packed. I was actually overwhelmed. I'd burst into tears, to be honest, afterwards. Just so nice to be given the opportunity to be here, but also to do a workshop and meet all the musical theatre fans, get to see these guys. Yeah, it's a great weekend. So it's the second year we've came, and we hope to come back again.
I'm so pleased with you. So for the people watching online from all over the world, what do they need to know about Broadway Boogie?
Broadway Boogie is a fun, energetic dance fitness workout, but it really just gives people that opportunity who maybe you want to be in theatre, but you know, you've not had the opportunity, you can take the class and feel like a star of every show. So we can do lots of different musicals in one class. You can be any fitness level. You don't need to be able to dance. You can have 2 left feet. You just come and have fun, and you walk out the door feeling, you know, like a West End star.
Amazing, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Yeah,
bringing
lovely
Broadway
to see you.
Boogie.
Oh yeah, thank you.
I've made some purchases. I'll show you later. It was always going to happen. This was inevitable. So I'm here at the Goosebumps the Musical booth at MusicalCon. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about Goosebumps the Musical and what you're doing here today?
Yeah, sure. So it's playing in the States right now, and with the Studio Cast album, came out on Spotify and other platforms. Somewhat to our surprise, it was wildly popular in the UK, per capita more than anywhere else in the world. So Chris and the good folks here at MusicalCon invited us to come have a booth and just tell people about it. And so the reception has been amazing. Not only the excitement of people learning about it for the first time, but so many fans who already knew about it, which we just had no idea it was that crazy here. So that's why we're here, and it's been really lovely.
Fantastic. And people can get the cast album here at the booth as well. And do you want to tell us some of the amazing talents who were involved on the cast recording? We've got some great Broadway names.
Yeah, sure. So Alex Brightman, most recently played Beetlejuice on Broadway, is on it. Christina Alabato from Mean Girls. Cheryl Lee Ralph, who's a legend, Tony nominee from Dreamgirls. Stephanie Stiles from the revival of Kiss Me Kate. Will Rowland from Dear Evan Hansen and Be More Chill. Noah Galvin, who was Evan Hansen. Just a ridiculous lineup of amazing people. And special treat, we rewrote it for the album, so R.L. Stein, the author of Goosebumps, is on it too, as Principal Stein, the principal of the haunted school. So it's pretty star-studded.
So I'm here at the Handmade Broadway booth. What are you selling to the people of MusicalCon today?
We're selling prints, bookmarks, phone cases, stickers, memory books,
Diaries, calendars, anything you can want, we've got it.
Yeah, a lot.
Cute little things for yourself, cute little gifts for people. Christmas is approaching.
Yep, we got like things from £2 to £30, so lots of things for everyone, really.
Absolutely.
Do you have a favourite product you've ever made? I mean, there's some really cool stuff here. You've got a really great aesthetic. What's your favourite thing that you've been selling here this weekend?
Mine's probably the advent calendar or the diary. What about you?
Mine is probably, I like our clothing, we do like our hoodies and things like that, and whenever Olivia makes a big custom poster full of, you can send in any musical, any quotes that you like specifically, and I just love when they're unique to that person, you can see a little insight to their life.
Yeah.
That's terrific. Can people get that online if they're not here this weekend?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's online, yeah. It's all Handmade Broadway, so at Handmade Broadway on Etsy, TikTok and Instagram.
Amazing, thanks so much. And what's been popular this weekend? What have people been going for?
A lot of Mean Girls, because it's opening soon.
A lot of Newsies.
A lot of Newsies. Yeah, Newsies and Mean Girls, definitely, those two.
We are here for the Matilda Trunchbull chair photo op. Erin's going to sit in the Trunchbull's chair. He looks so tiny. He looks like a tiny little teddy bear. Look at that. Oh, he's so cute.
To survive this mess by being a prince or a princess, you will soon see there's no escaping tragedy. You just wasting energy, cause your life as you know it is precious sorry.
How many times have you watched it?
I've watched it so many times, it's like uneven countable. Before the film came out, we had lots of premieres as well.
Before it even came out, I'd seen it like 6 or 7 times, and then going to see it with my friends and my family like 20 times, like so many times.
Right?
Yeah, same as these two, like, because obviously we went to all the premieres, cast and crew screenings, and then all my friends, we went to see it together, and my family, and when it first came out on Netflix, my family watched it and everything, so I've seen it a lot of times.
There was such a maturity in your performance watching that movie that you would think that you had done 10 million movies before that, and you're not only acting, but you're acting and you're singing and you're emoting through song. Naughty is just so empowering, and I know there'd be so many kids watching this and so many children in the audience that are inspired by you. What was it about Matilda that you really, really fell in love with as a character?
I've always loved Matilda's character, but there's something special about Matilda. And of course she has a superpower, which is obviously moving things with her eyes, but I think for her character, her main superpower is just how courageous she is and how she stands up for herself even though she's so young, and she's so brave, and you know, she inspires so many kids and adults as well, because everybody, no matter what age you are, you can take something and take advice from Matilda. And my main, you know, what I love the most about her is just how she stands up for herself and she's so courageous and brave.
We be revolting children till our revolting's done, and we'll have the trash for bolting. We're revolting, and again.
That's the most starstruck I have been all day, because there's been a lot of very talented and very exciting stage performers. But the movie stars of the Matilda musical movie, that's very exciting. That's very exciting to me. It's like 4 o'clock and we're approaching our biggest crossroads of the day, because there's a really exciting panel happening with some amazing British musical theatre composers that we really love. There's also a Newsies reunion on the main stage. We're going for the panel because not only is it an amazing bunch of composers that we want to hear speak, but also they have chairs, and that's very persuasive right now. Made it to the panel area and found...
I am so sweaty.
I hadn't seen you do that with your head with my own eyes until I panned.
But I supported my bestie.
You got one of Amy's mirrors.
Yeah,
Yay.
you gotta support your friends.
You gotta support your friends. Has to be done. And also it's great business. I'm exhausted. I don't know about you. Just to be...
Yeah, I am. It's got to this point in the day and I'm so ready to go home. I'm so ready for bed.
What hurts? What are you finding the most painful right now? Mine is my soul.
Yeah, I was gonna say soles of the feet, but I guess soles like
the soul. No, it's back. I just tried to cross my legs in this chair, and my knees were like, "Don't do that." So that's how.
But I'm so ready for this. If you know me, you know that I am an absolute stan of Rob Madge, and I'm so ready. I am so ready.
Aren't we all? Isn't the world? And if not,
Broadway better be ready.
Broadway better stay ready, because then Broadway don't gotta get ready. Exactly. If you couldn't tell, we're exhausted.
Writing musicals is, I'm not going to say what I think it is a very interesting thing. Could you give me a one-word answer to describe the process?
Long.
Long.
Yeah, Martha will speak on behalf of both of us.
Great.
Patience.
Patience.
Ever-changing.
Ever-changing.
Difficult.
Collaborative.
You stole mine! Creative! Yes!
The best revenge. Oh, I love it.
So for Pippa and I, we met at Bristol University. I had written plays very pretentiously before I went to university. Pippa had written a musical at her school. And when we arrived, we were in the same class as Luke Shepherd, who directed Anne Juliet. And Luke was like, oh, you two should meet. And that we met. And
we didn't like each other when we first met, but we had to get on with it because we had a deadline, which was the Edinburgh Fringe, and the rest is history.
I came from being in a touring rock band, and it was not even in my headspace to write a musical, but then I wrote this show just for my female rockers, friends, to perform as like a one-off concert, and people were like, what is that story? And they were giving me money, and I was like, don't give me money, I don't even know what I'm doing. And the next thing you know, I have a musical.
I don't even know what I've written. I don't know whether it's a play or a musical, and I refuse to label it. It started out definitely as a play, and Pippa Cleary here it was very good friends with Luke Shepherd, who was my director for My Sons Are Queer, and he said a few weeks before we had our first show, I think we should have some songs. And then Pippa and I met, and within meeting each other, we had written about 4 or 5 songs, a Prosecco-fueled evening, and we had a lovely time, and now we've ended up with what some people call a play and some people call a musical, but I think that's the beauty of it really, is this industry and this creative platform that we have. You never know what will happen if you are open to collaboration, which was what the word that I was going to use. Never mind.
And the more that you write, the more you will discover what your voice, and I don't really know if I could define like what the Jack Godfrey voice of a song is, but people will like listen to stuff that I've written for different shows and be like, oh, I can really like see the connection. So when I was like 13, 14, every song I wrote was like a Strokes cover song, you know, and then I'll just go through different phases, and I think you're like constantly adding to your vocabulary, and then the more you write, the more you're discovering what you want, what you're gravitating towards, but it's not really something you can do consciously, it just kind of happens.
And if you start thinking about it as it needs to be shared on this size stage and to these sorts of people, you're losing total sight of why you ever did it in the first place. So if those things happen, lovely, wonderful, but it's hard because you want to be viable, you want to make sure it's a viable thing to be doing, and you know, but your voice as a writer has to always come first.
Can we quickly go round? We're going to start with Larry. Can we go round this way? Your favourite musical written by somebody else?
I may be biased, but I'm right though. It's Mean Girls.
Yeah, I love
You just
Mean
wait
Girls.
till next summer.
Has anyone seen it on Broadway? No. Yes? Well, it's amazing. Look, I'm looking forward to seeing it here.
Other than Legally Blonde by Larry O'Keefe, Acorn Antiques the Musical by Victoria Wood.
Yes! And then at some point we need to do a Rob Madge one-person version of...
My top two are Billy Elliot and Legally Blonde.
Mine was The Witches of Eastwick, which when I was 15, I don't even live in London, but I came down to see 5 times in the West End. I used to come on weekends on the train. Favourite musical of all time. Love it.
Recent one is Come From Away, and when I was a little kid, it was Sound of Music.
Yeah.
Mics, and also so many musicals, but to narrow it down, I would say West Side Story or Fiddler on the Roof.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but it is Legally Blonde.
I don't think it went without saying to say Legally Blonde was that.
Martha gave me a look as soon as the
Like, do it, you're allowed to do it.
Guys and Dolls and Gypsy.
I've got 4 minutes left on my camera. This can record like 3 hours. How much footage have I filmed this weekend? We are leaving with full hearts and full arms of random stuff and lovely things that people have given us. Just got a cute little Polaroid photo of Aaron and I, another friendship bracelet. We need to say bye to more people. We're going to weave our way around, say goodbye to all of our friends, and then I'm going to go home and have an enormous bath while eating cookies, and I'm very excited about that. I know, I'm already leaving. Oh my god, hey. It is a few weeks after MusicalCon. If I still look tired, it's because I always am, and that doesn't go away. I just wanted to do a little bit wrapping up at the end of this video. I did promise to show you some of the things that I got. So I showed you this friendship bracelet someone gave me on the first day that said, oh my god, hey, still overwhelmed and touched and in love with it. Got a second one on the second day. Some people came up to us and gave us Mickey Joe and Aaron ones. Like, the fact that people made these specifically to give to us still blows my mind. I am hugely touched, and I want to wear them all the time because I think they are super cute. So Aaron got one as well, which is like cute and rainbowy, and it's got a heart on it, which I love. I also, you saw me just after having bought these. Come on now. If I see any kind of a missing item in my Stagey plush collection, I do already have a Sandy the dog from Annie, but now they can be reunited. So this is Annie, little orphan Annie, who can do a lovely, like, wabam. I assume I'll just call her Annie. She's had better hair days, I'll be honest. Maybe we can do something with this. She's looking a little disheveled, but Annie is here, everybody. Maybe far away. Also, Mamma Mia Bear, which, if you've been watching my Mamma Mia recaps, has already been making an appearance, which is half the reason I got him in the first place. Is there like a Greek animal that would make more sense? I don't know what animals I associate with Greece. Something aquatic? Birds, perhaps? Lizard? I don't know. In any case, it's a bear. His name is Bjorn, for obvious reasons, but also because apparently I'm given to believe that Bjorn may be Swedish for bear, so this may work on multiple levels. But those are purchases. I bought some other stuff as well. I bought some gifts, which I'm not going to show you on here because then people will know what they're getting. What else? Oh, I got some more cookies from Wacky Webster's. Delicious, absolutely delicious. And also, I need to clarify if the way I said I'm going to go and have an enormous bath sounded weirdly edited. It's because I was so tired after 2 days of constantly talking at MusicalCon that I said I'm going to go and have an enormous sponge bath, which is not what I meant. I meant a SpongeBob bath because we'd had these SpongeBob and Patrick Star bath bombs from Lush for ages, and we still had one we hadn't used, so I was trying to say I'm going to go have a SpongeBob bath or a SpongeBob bath bomb bath or something to that effect, and I just said an enormous sponge bath, which is something different. So not what I meant, but I did I end up eating cookies in the bath? I feel like I ate cookies in the bath, which is just honestly life goals. But that was MusicalCon 2023. I got this t-shirt. They were giving these out at the end. It does say MusicalCon 2022, but if you have the leftover merchandise, what else are you going to do with it? You know, I think that's probably more environmentally friendly and sustainable in many ways, and I was there in 22 and I didn't get a t-shirt, so maybe next year I can get my MusicalCon 2023 t-shirt at the end, because they have announced that, of course, after being another hugely successful year, MusicalCon is coming back in 2024. I am excited. I thought it was great this year. I thought it was much the same as the first year in a slightly bigger space, which meant I never really felt too congested. There were still some busy moments, but it wasn't too bad. I didn't think that it was as packed in as last year. I thought the panel talks benefited a lot from being in a separate space. I heard a lot of good feedback about the film viewing area. I know I made fun of it a little bit in these videos, but a lot of people said it was a great way to just like sit down and take a breather while watching a film and have some lunch. I don't know about like full accessibility. Obviously they had that small area to the side of the main stage with someone signing and a screen. They had screens at the panel talk area. Did they have someone signing? I don't know that they did. I question that. But in terms of other like growth areas moving forwards, I like the shows that are represented, and obviously people want to see their big faves. You heard from the people selling their merchandise that it was like the big popular shows that remain popular. People still want Les Mis stuff and Heather stuff and Wicked stuff, but those three shows performed again this year in a big way, and they performed last year in a big way. Like, it would be nice to have a slightly broader range of shows performing, and we had a reunion of Newsies, and I liked that Operation Mincemeat were featured, and I liked that whole sequence of all of the new musicals getting featured, because exposing new musicals to musical theatre fans is one of the most important things that an event like this can do, so I thought that was great. I've got something on my face, if you wonder why I keep touching it. I've got that feeling like I've got a hair on my face. This is going very well. My other thing is the surprise reunion. At this point, I just don't think they should call it a surprise reunion, because if it's of a cast that were performing together like 2 months ago, then I don't think it's much of a reunion. Like, I have friends I haven't seen in longer than that, and I don't think of seeing them again as a reunion. I just think of like meeting up again. And when you frame it as a Miss Saigon reunion, while Lea Salonga is in London doing old friends, it does start to feel a bit like a missed opportunity that it was just the Sheffield cast from this last summer, especially when you have Joanna Ampeel as part of that cast, who is a legendary Kim, who has played the role for years. Can you imagine if you had Jessica Lee from this recent revival and Joanna Ampeel and Lea Salonga? That would be huge. But it does feel like a lot of the guests and a lot of the shows performing, if they're not new musicals who are just vying for that platform, then they are performers or productions that have one degree of separation from Shanae Holmes, who organises MusicalCon, because she was in that revival of Miss Saigon, which is also the Claude-Michel Schönberg connection. So I would like to see them reach out to a wider array of shows, but I don't know, maybe they did, and I don't know to what extent shows were available or wanted to make themselves available, but it would be cool to see more, to see even more at MusicalCon, which I'm sure they'll deliver. I think it's going to continue to grow. I think it's going to continue to do exciting things, and I'm looking forward to coming back next year. I hope that you have enjoyed this little vlog. For those of you that maybe don't live in the UK and weren't able to make it, I hope that this gave you the sense that it maybe felt like you were there. For those of you that were, I hope this helped you relive the joy of it all. My favourite thing consistently is getting to see all these other musical theatre fans. Thank you so much to everyone who came up and said hello, everyone who took a picture, always happy to do that. And it was so lovely to see you all. I'm sure you noticed, my favourite thing that happened on the main stage throughout both of these videos was that moment where the cosplayers were doing Les Mis in the lip sync competition and they brought out the flag. That was the most exciting thing to me, alongside these world-class musical theatre performances and these amazing people, and Rachel Tucker and Arlene Phillips talking about her career and so much cool stuff. That was the best bit for me, because I just got so excited about the energy and the passion of these musical theatre fans. And the catchphrase, the slogan of MusicalCon is, it's for the fans. I think it's about the fans, really. And I think that is the best part of the whole weekend. So, had a great time, looking forward to next year. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Make sure to subscribe for more theatre themed content coming very soon. And I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day.
For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my god, hey, thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!